Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Should you want me to try?
Wait, okay.
I don't know her that well. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, I think I told her to put her hand in your pocket and pretend to be on drugs.
Shut up.
Yo, look at his face. He just knows he's an idiot. How does it look, numbnuts? You plan, you jump, backfired, flipped. Uno reverse card. You got set up. Ian! Brother, you played yourself. I mean, yeah. I mean, we obviously knew. We were privy to it. But yeah. Of course you would sit there and just look stupid. I mean, yeah. Didn't expect anything else. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And I guess today, the fairest is Trilly, because you saw title and thumbnail. But first, the backstory. You already know what it is. Yesterday, we checked out the whole Sam Hyde documentary on IDubbbz, in which he enacted the IDubbbz gaslighting document and the plans that were on as such, in which he had some jokes and or pranks for IDubbbz because he was supposed to be recording his own documentary on Sam Hyde that eventually did not come out. But, as we're seeing here, it did. And heads were saying in the comments, shout out the audience, love and appreciate y'all, you already know what it is, that we need to go ahead and check that boy out, especially because apparently in the interview section in which we had seen in Sam's Hyde version of the documentary, there was parts cut out in which the whole plan that, you know, and the whole doc that Sam Hyde had was revealed to Ian, and that part was not shown within the footage that Sam Hyde had because, you know, it had cut off and you had seen that during the such. So, like I said, Trilly's the fairest, so we're gonna go ahead and check out Ian's version of it. The dread, let me tell you. But yeah, I ain't gonna waste no more time because you already know this boy gonna be a yap session. As y'all seen it, I know y'all saw the timestamps, the bar. Trilly yaps everything. Trilly talks everything. Like I said, Trilly does yap everything every time, never shuts up. Let's get right into it. I ain't gonna lie. Soy dubs. Love. Hilarious! Hilarious! There's no way. Getting away with it. Obviously, we know this is IDubbbz documentary on Sam Hyde, his version of it. Like I said, if you want to watch the OG vid, I guess, without the Trilly app, it'll be down there. But will I be showing love? Absolutely not. The pettiness is at an all-time high. You know how that gets down. Let's get right into this boy. We don't got no time to waste. Let's do it.
Hey, it's me, Tyler. I just got my bowl cut, and I'm really excited about my new bowl cut.
Sam
A lot of people think I'm crazy, but what they don't know is that this authentic ethnic head wrap enables me to move, shuck and jive, and groove like an ethnic person. Yeah. For the sake of argument, if you come at me in a public situation, and I have to shoot through a crowd of people to defend myself.
Self-defense situation? Bitch, I'm in jail.
It starts flying away.
They've made him into a meme, which basically means the trolls own him now.
A hoax that makes the rounds just about every time there's a mass shooting in the U.S. The gunman was a man.
They always show that one Sam Hyde picture, you know, where he's got the blonde, the black shirt, and the gun. That's it's so crazy.
Named Sam Hyde.
Because I remember when we had covered, man, who made the video? I think it was either, wait. I think it was by Denki. No. It was by Film Cooper. Shout out Film Cooper. Yeah, we know. Shout out to Film Cooper. We watched the video he had made on Doja Cat, and Doja Cat had a shirt with literally this on it, right? And obviously, I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Some of the John with Sam Hyde. We gotta ask some questions, I ain't gonna cap. But yeah, she had a shirt on with, you know what I'm saying, this whole, the hoax jaw, meme jaw with this on it. Crazy works.
Many folks posting this photo of a blonde man holding a gun. Adult Swim has decided to part ways with $1 Million Extreme, an alt-right affiliated show.
Messages of hate, misogyny, anti-Semitism.
You're being such a pussy right now.
This man is named Sam Hyde.
Sam Hyde has been misattributed as the gunman.
So, if he's not the shooter, who is Sam Hyde?
Remember that part?
What do you have, a list of questions?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You can't see.
Yeah.
You better not surprise me with anything.
You're gonna get hella surprised.
Yo, what's up with the fucking like lighting? Like, what the hell is this? Yo, we're really trying to be on our dramatic efforts. We're really liking that in. Like, yo, bro, really trying to make Sam look super evil, bro. Like, what is he, a super villain? Well, I guess in Ian's eyes. Yeah. Yo, what is the camera a super villain to me right now? What are we? Yo, we just not gonna clear it? Oh no, we good. But yeah, what's with the lighting?
You better not. What are you gonna do, IDubbbz? I want to see the question. All right, go ahead. What are you gonna do, IDubbbz?
Why the fuck is he cheesing so hard?
I want to see the question. All right, go ahead. Well, my name is Gormedios, and I'm a 400-year-old vampire, but I actually appear to be
13, yeah.
13.
This moment was so crazy.
So,
And what is your career? What is your job?
interesting
Yeah, it's actually very stupid. You know what he does.
question.
Back in March, we went to Rhode Island to film a documentary with Sam Hyde, who's
I know.
known for his comedy videos.
You do a lot of damage.
I've been aware of Sam and his comedy for a long time, so I thought it'd be interesting to get to know more about Sam because not many people know much about him. He's a bit mysterious. He's a bit unwieldy. I'm just really hoping that this isn't going to be a struggle.
You're gonna struggle. A lot, too.
You know, it's a different energy. It says, welcome to Massachusetts. Welcome to Massachusetts. Cool. I was definitely going into the whole thing like super nervous. You know, I didn't want to mess any.
I could tell. I ain't gonna lie, but then again, like we always say, you're in a perpetual state of looking awkward. Like, I don't even know why you thought this was gonna go positive in any regard, but hey, soy dubs for you.
Anything up because it really felt to me like there was a lot to mess up. I'm going into sort of a world that I don't understand at all. I know nothing about the guy really, other than what he chooses to put out there in the world.
Oh, hey. Wow, I can't believe this is happening. I'm Hayden. I'm here for the documentary and stuff.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Sam called me and everything.
Oh, awesome. Good to meet you, man. Yeah, so as we're going to the office, we run into like a random 19-year-old guy who's like, oh, hey, IDubbbz. I was like, well, I don't know who this is. This is very confusing. Turns out he was just a kid that Sam had hired to come film more parts of the documentary. So that already took me by surprise.
Whoa. Hey. Yeah, I wish I had I have a car, but the battery's dead, so my grandfather's like fixing it up and everything.
Okay.
So,
What's up?
so I got the.
I'm not gonna lie, from the vid, I don't remember that kid or like, you know what I'm saying, that dude or whatever. So I don't know if he was part of the John. He might have been.
Card. I have 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
Whoa.
Yo. What a place.
You guys knocking?
Okay, so that makes sense. So when they walked in from the outside, we seen that in the in Sam Hyde's version of the doc. I didn't know this is what it looks like when you walked in. So this room is like right outside, and you just bang a left. Okay, we're.
Wait, open the door.
Should I pat them?
Oh my god. No, they're up.
Hey, guys.
What's up, buddy?
What the fuck?
I didn't even hear the Kanye. I'm gonna say fuck. I like the quick fuck. I like the quick.
What's up, buddy?
So when we got into Sam's office, There were a lot of computers, a lot of people. The security guard, he was doing this whole routine, being very serious the whole time. It felt very tense.
What's that on your neck?
Jaws are size?
Jaws are size?
Yeah.
Is that
Sorry, the mewing thing.
like mewing? Is that
It was part of the mewing triad.
Like when you look at Sam's videos, there's really no, it doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of production value put into them. So I was a bit, I think, confused and put off by there being so many people in this room. I just didn't know what their role in anything was.
Yeah, you didn't know anything at all, to be real with you. I ain't gonna go.
So yeah, this is the we call it the master station.
Yeah.
But this is where we get it done.
Yeah. You guys aren't doing this every day though. Yeah, it doesn't look
But this is where we get it.
I just love Joey in the puff, bro. Yo, he had me crying the whole time.
Done.
Yeah. You guys aren't doing this every day though. Yeah, it doesn't look like this
Yo, when Joey was rapping, bro, oh my god. It was so funny.
all the time. This is a show, right?
What do you mean? The mess?
Well, no, just all the people all crammed. Like, what are you working on?
Josh is
I'm a writer. I'm the narrative director.
So these guys are full time. Joey's my audio guy. Julian's my editor. Evan does 3D models. Weck is security, obviously.
Right.
Let's get some fresh air.
Ian did have a drone.
Crazy, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. What's going on, man? Hey, thank you for doing this, by the way.
Yeah. You don't care if you're doxxed or what?
Oh, 385 Columbia Ave? Hey, stay away. Hey, get it?
Because this is the dentist's office.
Cute girls out there, don't be coming by 385 Columbia Ave. I'm shy.
Huh?
I really appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Because you're obviously got a bigger viewership, and it's like your brand.
Not anymore. Or maybe. No, he does. Hassan's G-Boys. You fucking glazers. Anyway.
And you can't be messing around with people who are like unsafe.
Yes.
Like, what's he gonna say? Is he gonna talk about Hitler? Listen, I'm not as racist as PewDiePie. Okay, I'm not gonna bring anything about Hitler. I gotta go. Let's go get my mechanic has to teach me how to top off my oil because I don't know how. It has a thing that I've never seen before.
You're okay with going in the trunk?
Bingo.
It's kind of loud. Yeah, I'm starting to get the idea that
Yeah, the car head's got to let me know. This car actually looks really nice. What car is this?
you're sort of the guy that I hate in every major city.
Oh, with the noise?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
I don't think I like it. It feels like a lot is happening for very little. Have you ever been in a Tesla?
A Tesla? What are they, fast?
Fast as shit, and I ain't gonna lie, the acceleration is extremely fire, but that's because obviously it's an electric car, so they don't gotta really rev the engine. You just bing, you just go. Like if you get a Roadster, bro, you can put it in like I forgot what it's called. It's like cheetah mode or like takeoff mode. It's like rocket mode or sim jump, bro. You just take off, bro. You just start flying a Tesla Roadster. I'm telling you, I do not care. Y'all can roast the fuck out of me. I do not care. I'm getting a Tesla Model S Plaid. Stamped. It's my dream car. Blacked out with the kids.
Tesla speed? Look at a Tesla motor. That's why it's so fast. It's got the Tesla motor. It's got the Tesla motor.
Yeah, I don't have life insurance.
I literally know what I'm doing. Like I would never go past.
Well, even if you did, I know you're the one that don't got it right now. Yoko has it. Yeah, man, if he goes missing, well,
It's like 80% on public roads.
Like an anime reference, 80% power.
I would never use my true power on the streets.
I'm into it now. I sort of get it now.
This thing's not registered.
you heard the beep game? Yo, Ian, what you know about anime? I'm sure you know a lot about Bleach. I'm sure you know a lot about Bleach, huh? That's tough. IDubbbz.
When I was driving this thing here, it just shut off in the middle of the highway. Like it stopped. Yeah. And I had to like turn it back on while going. You know.
That doesn't give you any sort of anxiety?
You never have anxiety.
Yeah.
If you have anxiety, you're dead. Next thing you know, you're dead. If you ever get anxiety, next thing that happens, you fucking die.
I'm gonna keep that one in the book. I'm gonna write that one down.
A lot like my dad. I'm like, Dad, just say anxiety. Just say the word.
You mean the dad that yelled at you as a child? That's why you had to fire Mike, bro, because he reminded you of your father. Yo, I swear. Yo, Ian, you can't give me any cards, bro. I will be playing them Jones to maximum effectiveness. I'm petty, brother. You have to remember this. I'll bring it up every time.
He's like, no, that doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Your dad's a wise man.
Does your dad use the word anxiety?
No, my dad gives, the advice that he gives comes after long reflections on alcoholism. And it's usually very depressing. He probably has,
yeah, it's probably not good.
Not manic depression, but like cyclomania, like mild manic depression. He gets little manias and he gets depressed phases.
You say you're a lot like your dad?
Chemically and biologically, yes, but I've thankfully been able to overcome a lot of his problems. Probably because he was so open about them when I was a kid. Like, I've never had alcohol, I've never been drunk. I've been drunk, like, almost drunk, like, twice. That's true.
How do you get almost drunk? Somebody has to explain that one to me, because I'm not gonna lie. You could, like, either you sober, you got a little buzz, or you're cooked. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gotta elaborate.
Because both of my parents were alcoholics, and they told me, you know, they warned me about it and whatnot.
I think it might help for the viewers when you say something like that. If you're serious, you say 100% serious.
100% serious.
Yo, it sucks, because I was going to ask the question of, like, has he always been this soy? And I know the answer to that is no, because obviously this is the fool that made the content, cops. But, brother, so now we got 100%, like, we got to point out if something is 100% serious. We got to point out if everything is a joke. Brother, this is exactly why I'm calling your ass soy dubs. Like, why are you... Oh, my God. I swear, Ian.
How about this? No, I'll say this. I'll say, Baby Sammy's serious. You fucking retard. So now you know. So you don't have to guess. Because you're autistic. So you need a picture book guide to tell you when someone's in a mood. Here's an angry face.
Nah, they gotta explain it in Fortnite terms. And what? Yo, look at this screenshot, bro. Now, hold on, bro. This is actually hilarious. No way. That's the funniest thing I ever seen, bro.
He's happy. Okay? Get your guidebooks out so you know when people are in different moods. You fucking retards. But yeah, I'll do that. I'll say Baby Sammy's serious.
There has been times where I can't tell, you know? It's like when you've talked about women a lot of the time.
Beating women! What a bitch will do to you once she gets her claws in.
I want this, I need this,
You're gonna be the prettiest princess astronaut as soon as you grow a fucking brain, you dumb bitch.
As if when you say that someone raped you, anyone's gonna believe you, you dumb.
Yeah, I know Sam Hyde is like obviously an edgier bull, but like, has Ian forgot what the fuck dark humor is? And I'm not gonna lie, again, this is the same thing that Yoko was saying. Yoko was like, dead stamped in, yo, I swear, like, yo, Sam Hyde, yo, he'll really come out to kill us. I swear. And literally, I'm gonna say the same thing that Mike said. Yeah, bro, Sam Hyde, bro, he got cheese and he still got a rep. Now, obviously, his rep maybe a little bit questionable, maybe a little bit bad, but like, yo, at the end of the day, he's still a public figure. Yeah, if he do some real bad, John, for real, like, in real life, like, domestic violence, thing and such like that, like, yo, it's still gonna get outed. Like, yeah, and I think his humor just really dark, gang. I just don't think he's serious. I don't know, but that's what I say. At the end of the day, I do not know, because I do not know Sam Hyde personally. I don't know any of these bulls personally, but I think it would be dumb. So again, Ian, I don't think he's being at least 100% serious.
Dumb bitch. Fuck off. That's mostly serious, yeah. Because I'm not misogynistic. I don't like hate women. and there are women that I value like very highly and I think are amazing. But women are like super dangerous. 3 ways that you're really super fucked up. One is
if your name is Anissa Jomha, then that is absolutely correct.
Women. 2 is with being a bad driver. 3 is with going to college, like making life decisions based on somebody else's expectations and not like what's best for you.
It's so funny he's saying this to Ian because, again, we know Ian on a constant is getting emasculated and all that. Yoko has to literally give him thoughts, like has to, as he put in his own words, fill in the blanks for him and all that. Like, yeah, he's literally describing it. Like, Ian does not have, like, his best interests at heart, or he does not know what's best for him because he lets, can't even talk. He lets Yoko choose what's best for him. Ridiculous.
You know what I mean? Those are like the 3 big ones to really like turn yourself into a perkhead and like fuck your shit up. Oh, and drug use too, but that's not, I just don't think about that because I haven't had any experience. It's not relevant to you. Yeah, I literally have never been high or anything.
I'm gonna guess you're single right now?
No, I got a girl.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Danny. You'll meet her, she's coming by. Now you'll see she's gorgeous when you meet her. Oh, hey, trust me, buddy. She's 100% real. Grade A and B. When you get a load of her pussy and her ass, you're gonna be squeezing your legs together saying Hail Mary, brother. This thing is so fucked. Can't believe we live.
Fuck.
Come here, IDubbbz, look at this. This Home Depot metal swirl on the spoiler, that's nice.
That makes it go faster.
That's how you know a Laotian owned it. No racism. But this is a nice
What is that? Day 1, I was obviously on edge.
You were on edge the entire time.
Sam is a very unpredictable person, but I started to notice that he has patterns. The way he talks about things. He'll say something very cryptic, and then he'll look at the camera as if the audience knows what he's talking about.
What's Laotian? Laos is only one of the greatest countries in the world, and they have great taste, which is why the Laotians put this diamond pattern on here.
Okay.
Don't worry about it, though.
A lot of Sam's comedy seems to be rooted in him trying to rile people up.
More or less try to rile you up, or if anything, get a reaction out of you.
Lena Dunham, you made threats against me, so now if I see you in person, I'm gonna be afraid for my safety. I'm gonna have to protect my life. In public, when I see you, Lena Dunham, I'm gonna knock your fucking head off. Just like that, bitch.
It seems like he says things that are either taboo or just kind of edgy.
Yeah, you know what, sweetie? You're gonna
Yeah, no, Ian, I can genuinely agree with you on that. I'll give you that one.
be an astronaut. Like a fucking retarded bitch dyke could ever do that.
He could have that one.
There have been many infamous Sam Hyde moments where he tries to harass or get the attention of people like Ethan.
Yeah, P game on this. Sure they don't know how to eat now? Dead on our toddler shit. I ain't gonna lie. What are we doing?
Ethan Klein or Lena Dunham.
I just got off text with Ethan from H3H3, and he said he was gonna put up $5,000 because he like took some of my style and stuff, and like got really popular doing he did his own thing, but he like took some of my like humor.
Most recently, he's trying to get Joe Rogan to fight him.
If I hit Joe Rogan, he would instantly forget every piece of jiu-jitsu knowledge.
Every piece of jiu-jitsu knowledge. Like, what the
you would know as much jiu-jitsu as Marcella May Rogan after I hit you. You'd be goo goo gaga mode, okay? You'd be looking for some Pampers. The list of things I wouldn't do to
what the watermelon do now?
Joe in a fight. I wouldn't take no for an answer. Call me Joe.
I'm assuming it's all just for exposure, or he's trying to goad these people into embarrassing themselves. At least that's what I thought Sam was doing it for.
I think it's not.
I'll tell you what, if if this is your presumption, you are 100% spot on, because he for sure goaded you into embarrassing yourself. That is unquestionable. That is like absolutely stamped, especially. Like,
I don't think the point is to get them, to lure them into doing anything. I think it's just part of the character.
Yeah.
But I've been trying to be, I've been consciously trying to be more, not necessarily less mean, but like more joyful. So if I do if I like say like fuck you to somebody, I try to do it with like a spirit of like, joie de vivre.
Another Sam Hydeism is that when he's being serious or genuine for too long, he will undercut it by saying the exact opposite of the point of view he was expressing before.
See, that's the thing though, Ian. It was all skewed for you specifically, though, to set you off. I ain't gonna lie.
It makes it very confusing to have a conversation with him and
But that was, again, his whole play.
get his actual feelings about a particular topic.
Obviously, he was not privy to that information.
Like the Joe Rogan stuff, I think is like, it's really lighthearted, even though I want to kill his,
No, you were doing well. You're doing well. It's probably some kind of self-awareness that Sam has where he realizes that in front of a camera, he needs to bring his brand of comedy out.
This thing rips ass.
But because so much of Sam defaults to sarcasm and irony, it was really hard to know if I was getting genuine responses to the serious questions I was asking.
You aren't.
And you don't get annoyed or bothered by the noise. You like it.
Of the car?
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
Okay. But you put up with it because there's other benefits.
Well, what do you want me to do? Freak out and start screaming? I could stop putting up with it.
Like, yo, this starts.
Like a retard.
I guess what
It's fine. I'd probably rather be in a rental Corolla right now. It would be more comfortable.
Okay. Are you supposed to wear a mask at the drive-thru here?
No, you just put your shirt over your.
I'm about to say. Years ago. 2022. Yeah, it's still kind of during COVID times.
Face.
Did you do that?
What, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? As opposed to what, putting a fucking mask on?
Yeah, it's a little cringe, don't you think?
What, covering your face with a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Bro, I'll never forget a little Trilly lore. Back in high school, I used to run track or whatever. I'll never forget my one meet we had, and this was during COVID times. Yeah, we had to still wear masks, and I was wearing a mask like over my mouth, face, nose, and all that during a race. And I ran hurdles. For heads that don't know, the hurdles like the little barrier Jones. Yeah, y'all be seeing and sometimes doing the Olympics and all that. Shout out Grant Holloway. But like, yeah, nah, I was running my race and I had a mask on my face. I could not breathe. I was dying. Still won though. I'm truly not shit. Y'all know we get down. I did win the race though. But like, yeah, nah, that jump was cooking me. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I did not like COVID times. I appreciated not going to school. You know, Trilly wasn't rocking with school. Make sure you graduate high school. I ain't gonna lie. From there on, that's up to your discretion. But get a diploma, please. But yeah, no, that was terrible. So anyway, sidebar from that.
You think putting a mask on is less cringe than covering
yeah.
your face with a t-shirt?
Yeah.
Dude. You gotta get out of
With
California.
the mask?
And then what do you guys want?
2 spicy deluxes as well.
2 meals or sandwiches?
Let's do sandwiches. Yeah.
2 spicy deluxe sandwiches also. He just reported me for not having a mask. You can take that mask off now. I like to pretend the Chick-fil-A girls are my own private harem. And they exist to serve. Take the mask off, Jesus Christ. They exist to serve me.
Who doesn't like the masks?
Gotta get your input on 2 things. Yeah. When we get back to the office, we'll go over the whiteboard.
Good.
Actually, we do have to work out though. That's not a joke.
Yeah. One of the few things I was actually looking forward to on day 1 was meeting Sam's girlfriend, Danny.
I bet you were. Why? Was it to, make sure you get all the scoop on his girl to make sure you can say something to make him look bad?
Because, you know, if I was going to have a hard time breaking through Sam's comedy wall, I knew that Danny would be the solution to that.
How long have you been together?
Like 2.5 years, 2 years.
Okay.
She could give me honest, truthful answers to how Sam really is and all the other questions.
I bet she could. But did she though? Questions.
I had. At least that's what I hoped would happen.
Honestly, she kind of makes my life hell.
You know, life isn't...
What, horrible?
Not horrible. I don't think you feel horrible.
I do.
You don't feel
yes,
horrible.
I do.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's fucked.
Is it one of the...
It's suffocating, and I can't leave it because it's like a security blanket type thing.
Security blanket for you.
Yes.
You like the security.
Yes.
This feeling that you're getting, it's like just added responsibility essentially about worrying about another person.
No, we mean why it feels horrible?
Yeah.
No, because she's like a fucking mess.
Oh God.
Have you considered going to therapy?
Ian, have you actually? I know you have considered. You and Yoko have been to therapy all the time, and y'all came out so much more happier, and y'all just don't care about anything. Nothing could affect you more after going to therapy. I'm not gonna lie to you, Ian. I don't think the therapy worked out for you, brother. I do not think it did. That's tough.
For myself?
For you, I mean, you could contribute to her being a mess.
What do I need therapy for? I could contribute to her being a mess? Are you kidding me?
I could see your personality and how you interpret things.
No.
Contributing to her being a mess, sure.
Well, we'll see.
It's part of the flywheel.
How about this? You could be the counselor when we meet her.
Okay.
You can dig into it.
Counselor.
We'll see who's fault it is.
Okay.
That's Danny right there. Hi, honey. Just stick a camera in her face immediately. That's my girlfriend that you were asking about.
Hi.
Please don't flirt with IDubbbz.
Hi.
You're Danny?
Yeah. You look anemic. But
Anemic?
yeah, a little bit.
You look anemic.
We look alike though. It's kind of weird.
There's a part where it says, "Have you ever weighed her head?" That shit had me crying.
Yeah, I think we do look alike.
Yo, Sam,
what Jerry's working on?
I thought you were bald.
No.
You got what? Oh, word.
Why is your head so fucking
You got
big?
fancy speakers?
I got.
I heard him say now because it's not, yo, I heard this part, like, got a large cranium or whatever. I didn't hear her say that. Why is your head so fucking big?
Large cranium.
It's weird.
It's part of my genes.
Maybe you just have like a really large skull. I don't know. Have you like weighed your head?
I have not weighed my head, no.
Oh, well, I haven't like weighed my head without the fluid in it in like a while, but yeah.
Without the fluid in it?
The environment was very uncomfortable as a
I'm sure it was, Ian. I'm sure it was.
whole. Talking with Sam, you know, he's very forward and he's got a big personality. The rest of the guys there were very
dipped in Sherm. You want one, John?
I'm good, thanks though.
Weird.
See, that was another clip. I was asking about that. I was like, yo, they all got L's because I remember the L that Sam had, bro. He had a bendy joint. I'm like, bro, you not smoking this job. Bro, you not smoking this. That shot me crying, bro. But yeah, so he had a jar of these Jones. That's hilarious.
The whole environment was weird. But when it came to Danny, it was just sad.
I did not see this.
Okay, so yeah, if you just like stop smoking, your blood pressure goes like all the way down. Can't you like give to her, you know, like blood just stop flowing and fucking dry.
Nah, bro, Danny's acting was actually like Oscar worthy, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she's playing the character of like the crazy schizo girlfriend to the tease, bruh. Like, I didn't even go like we all know Soy Dubs is a moron and mad stupid and gullible. Duh, this is why you know what I'm saying, Yoko psyoped him clearly, because anyone with 2 brain cells would know to get rid of her ass. That's a whole different story in itself. But yeah, like clearly like Soy Dubs is gonna be gullible, but like, yo, she's playing this character to a T. Yo, shout out Danny.
I really didn't know how to feel. I would say that the rest of the guys made me medium level uncomfortable. Danny made me extremely uncomfortable.
I have more. You want to see my tattoos? I feel like a dog sitting on the floor.
At that point, I feel irresponsible just like talking to her. It felt like we need to get her help or something.
I'm basically full.
Yeah.
Do I even... Nah, I'm saying I don't care. Soy Dubs. Currently, big 2025 is June 13th, 2025, and I would say within the context of your life and the means of your relationship, brother, you need some help. Brother, you need help immediately. Moving on.
Same height, we're the same height.
That's true. I thought it was going to be a lot colder here.
It is very cold.
That's not too bad.
What color is it?
It'll be brown, I think.
No, that's like
Yellow. Green?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
I thought y'all got in a wreck. I was checking the police scanner.
No. Dane, can you stop trying to fuck IDubbbz?
Hey, I see you trying to bomb over there. Like, yeah.
All right, so
what's this whiteboard all about?
You guys want to go over our team?
All right. So, see? Yeah, bro, with this nigga here, bro.
Team meeting.
We do have to find the next big idea. Yeah. Okay? Because right now, things are on the decline. Things are not going that well. We have to find a big idea, whether that's like a viral video to get me back on top.
I said like we could do something like TikTok related. Like
start doing TikTok videos?
Literally like just anything on TikTok. Like a dude dancing, like just you flossing. That'd be so funny. Just some dumb shit like that.
That's a really good idea.
So, my name is Yeshua Aronov. I go by Joshua. Ooh, whoa.
Okay, let's get you more.
You guys grab me some paper towels. My mom always told me to keep my head back, but like that shit doesn't work. So I'm 21, freelance graphic designer. I'm a writer for Sam. Like whatever he needs me to write, like he'll send me a prompt and I'll just like write it.
Alright, so flossing video?
Yeah. Or like I don't know, Among Us is popular.
Among Us?
Shit like that, yeah.
Yeah, like Reddit sus.
Among Us.
Oh, Among Us mukbang.
That would be so funny.
Among Us mukbang.
A Reddit sus.
I saw, well, a lot of people, Among Us stuff, I think a lot of people are doing that though.
I am Jed Neptune, that is my name. I am 22. Dude, every time I'm asked, I forget how old I am. I edit video primarily, and I'm also crypto strategist for Sam.
Have you
an XRP legend?
You made any money with this?
Yeah, I made mad money.
Did you really make mad money?
Yeah.
What did you buy?
This Chinese kami fucking coin.
Kami? What the?
It was pretty sick. It's illegal to buy it. Can you edit this out? I'm into Cardano,
Yo, edit this out.
XRP, stuff like that. I won't bore you with coins, but we're pretty into the crypto world. Like if you've ever seen Sam's Twitter, he's constantly on that. And I basically put him onto all that stuff. But I did get that play from the crypto trading, so I don't think it should be on things to spend less on, because it's been making us money.
I mean, Julian lost a lot of money on that, but...
I'm not gonna snitch, but Julian did spend $110 on skins.
On Fortnite?
Yeah, Julian.
He's busy, don't mess with him. He's making...
Yeah, he's busy, don't worry. Don't worry about the skins. He's cooking. He's cooking. Don't worry, that was a business expense.
You can call me Bick, I guess, for the purposes of this. Age, 23. I guess you could say, kind of do a little bit of everything. Editing, but I'll like shoot stuff. I'll, help write and like direct and stuff too.
Whose idea was weed vape?
That was my idea, but it wasn't.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a really bad idea.
Why?
Being too high isn't that fun. Funny, but I just don't want to do that.
Okay, weed vape is off. That's not funny.
Mr. Sam, sorry to interrupt you. I'm going to check all the entrances.
All right,
Go back.
Wait, let me know if we're clear to use this door at some point today.
Right. It's locked.
Mr. Sam, yeah, we got to do a sweep of the building.
I'll let you know.
All right.
Okay, my name is Wack. I'm 32, and my job is security. He just wants to make sure that everything's safe around like the work area.
And this is a serious thing. It's not a joke.
What is? No, I'm actually security for Sam. Yeah, I've been doing it for 6 months. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all putting the threat level because that door's unlocked. Chris, we got a security stand to uphold here. I'm putting us on red until Chris stops messing with the lights.
Like honestly, like he's cool, but like sometimes he'll just like open doors like really quickly and not like tell me he's doing it. I mean, I can't be at both of the doors.
That's actually necessary.
What's above red?
Why are you so interested?
I'm just curious what happens.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Well, there's green, which is...
Let's not talk about that.
It's like pretty much there's no threat. And then there's yellow, orange, red, and double red. That's
What's double red? No, he said don't worry about nothing past red.
It's like the top like threat level that you could possibly be, like in the office.
There's like a new trend where like hot girls are like playing with Legos.
Yeah.
Do we know any hot girls?
No, we don't have any hot girls.
My name's Chris. I'm 26. I do some writing
music officially, like full time, it's only been like a month or two. I've been a fan of him, and then I found out he was like lived like 15 minutes away from me, so I was like, oh shit, he's really tall and like muscular, and I was like, whoa.
What about the animal prank?
Animal prank was iffy because we didn't know how people would react to that.
What would that
What is animal
People
prank?
generally like animals.
I'm Evan. I'm 24 years old. I work on anything 3D related for the projects. Texturing stuff, 3D stuff, video game stuff that we're working on, the NFTs. Pretty much
The NFTs.
anything that we need, I do.
If you actually hurt an animal in a YouTube video, people are gonna freak out.
Also, getting an animal might be like super
We
expensive.
good? Well, you were talking about finding an animal in the woods.
Yeah, like a wolf or something.
That's cheap. That's free.
So I don't know, it's good to have people that are just always laughing and just going crazy. 'Cause that's the complete opposite of me, pretty much, I feel like.
So what you're saying is we can't do a funny idea because these SJW cucks are gonna get on my case for hurting a dog. Okay.
Exactly, said.
Dude, it's fucking retarded.
Fucking stupid. It's just a dog.
I hate these cucks so much. Things to spend more on: podcast, rap gear.
Rap gear.
Rap gear is just like clothing for rap videos.
Yeah, nah, bro. We just gotta go make sure we get some drip. Like, yeah, just casual. Just don't even worry about the extra details.
Joey's like swagged out right now.
Where Joey got on the bus. I tried to tell you, bro. I got saying, I'm like, bro, Joey just rocking his puff, bro. He's just chilling, bro. He's just infinite aura in the corner, bro.
Yo, your fit is crazy, bro. Your fit is crazy. It's like a tax write-off. So.
Yeah, AKA Joey, Joeyy. Age, I'm 25. And what I do, I'm a rapper.
Yeah, that's Mr. Double Cup. Yo, stop playing, bro. He really be sipping.
Man, this shit lean hella back. Sheesh. Like, I've been doing the rap shit for a grip, and he had like seen my. I feel like I'm on like some fed shit. Like, this is crazy. Where I'm from, how I fuck with shit, it's like money talks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Bitch said, you know, I just be fuck with phone now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you little lean. Man, we just be cool. Yo, saying hot the other day, man. Like, yo, we would just. Yo, I can't, bro.
He's got bread and he's like getting this shit out for me, you know what I'm saying? That propels my shit.
How much are you?
Yo, my shit just really went up, you know, like saying me, we just dropped that other song, like, you know, I'm telling you that really got me dead as right.
How much are those shoes?
400.
How much is like your whole outfit, right?
The hat was 300.
Yeah.
Ring 300.
Yeah.
These were 3,000.
Yeah.
This is 1,500.
Yeah.
What were you asking me?
Oh yeah, just I guess other hobbies.
Cut me tripping. What more is there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to make art and I like to buy shit. That's it.
The Nike blackface might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Can we erase that?
Let's avoid the racial stuff for now.
Yeah.
Because Biden.
Yeah. Let's keep it kosher.
Alright, so Drake Kiki replaces Nike blackface. What about win a date with IDubbbz?
Yeah, not a fan
For
of
the
that.
lady girl fans? Oh, he always has the best viral videos. Okay, show IDubbbz that. He always finds the funniest shit.
$19 Fortnite card. Who wants it?
Show him a few more. Show him a few more.
Little bank, but that's okay. But my
Fucking stupid bitch.
Show him the one you were showing me before. Show him the fucking shit, the rare shit. Have you seen this IDubbbz? Dude, you gotta.
Yo, this is so funny.
I'm watching.
IDubbbz, you gotta see this.
Yeah.
What are those? This guy's retarded. Yo, that's goofy. Damn,
bro.
We got collab with IDubbbz. That's the one good thing. Fake death. I don't think.
That might be good just for money though.
Yeah. Well, no. That's the problem with that is that's a one-time thing.
I'm like, yo, what's this? The J Station method?
So if I'm gonna fake my death, or like tell my fans I have cancer or something, I can't keep doing that. Like you can't do that more than once. I can't go to my fans and be like,
yo, ask Neon how that jump was working out for him. Nah, Neon's making a change.
hey, I have cancer again. Oh, well, just give me $300,000.
That works. There was those two like
that's a one-time thing. Danny, nobody cares that you have cancer, okay? David Dobrik, I think.
Danny, nobody gives a shit you got cancer. See, like, bro, some of those parts like were cut out. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy.
We can. Do you have any connections? I'm serious though.
To David Dobrik?
Or like any top YouTuber that we can get. Like, do you have any way to leverage your connections to like help us? No?
I mean, it depends.
Do you know Danny Mullins?
Danny Mullins? He's like a YouTuber. I fucking hate that guy.
I don't think so.
If you could like hook us up, like I want to fight him.
Danny Mullins?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who he is.
Steam, I think that goes without saying. We should be torrenting games or sharing Steam accounts. We should not be buying.
You can't really like torrent like stuff.
We got to pick a game and stick with it.
Well,
like we can't be going from
then
Valheim
we
to
can't
like.
but we can't play those online.
No.
Well,
like we can't be
Look at the way he looks at the camera.
going from
then
Valheim
we
to
can't
like.
but we can't.
Yo, he's looking at the like, yo, what the? Yeah, fucking hate soy now.
Play those online.
No Steam. We gotta stop spending. We gotta stop buying fucking steampunk games. And last thing, anyone knows anyone who can ask for money? If anyone knows any rich Bitcoiners, Julian's family is gonna ask his family. IDubbbz, we're gonna ask him when the camera's off if we have money. But yeah, anybody, if anyone knows anyone that's got money, ask please. I think we covered it, guys. We don't back down. Be a fucking wolf. Okay, that's evolution. That means evolution designed you 6,000 years to become a fucking wolf. So that's how you act. All right. Quote for the week: think it, dream it, do it.
Oh my God, it's having. Yeah. Wait, hold on, please, hold on. I want to see this angle.
We get a chant going.
I know this.
Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it.
Such a fucking dumbass. Yo, every nigga in the room is looking at how stupid this nigga is. Oh my God. Yeah. Brother, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. I remember, yo, in the Sam Hyde version of this job, bro, I remember, dude, I was crying, bro. I just wanted to see this version so bad. Like, what was his actual face during this shit? And yes, of course, she looked as stupid as I thought he did.
Think it, dream it, do it. 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 All right, does anyone want to work out?
We're going to do some kind of fitness-related thing. I think it might involve boxing.
Bro, the boxing segment? Okay.
This is going to look so cool on you. Yo.
Yeah.
The internet's going to go crazy when they see this. It's going to be viral. That's it. That's really actual Korean. Can you believe that? It sounds like Star Wars. It sounds like I made it up. If I was a civilization, I would have thought of something better.
Day one was very rough with Sam, changing the oil in his car, going to Chick-fil-A, meeting his team of like 10 plus people, and boxing.
Hit me in the head, you fucking coward. Come on.
It was scary when we started boxing and he said shit like, hit me, hit me.
Go, hit me in the head.
Because I feel like it's one of those things where it gives him permission.
Like, brother, you know what? Like we said in the same high as John, bro. This was before you even got training. Nah, you still, dog. You still look the same even after all the training you got, so that's the saddest part. But even to this, yo, he cut out a majority of parts. Like, yo, he cut out the part where like Sam Hyde was kicking the pad, and he was like, oh, it hurt.
To go crazy if I do hit him in the head. I think it's always a little bit emasculating when you're boxing someone who has more boxing experience than you.
What about when your fucking wife emasculates you at every moment she fucking can? Nigga, fuck boxing Sam Hyde right now, or pretend boxing Sam Hyde and that emasculating you. Anissa's throwing lobs every day. Every goddamn day. That shit is emasculating your ass. Huh, no, I'm sorry. That one sent me. I had to crash for that, because what the fuck is he talking about? Yoko is doing this shit on a casual. Yoko, bro, oh my God. Emasculating you for Yoko deadass is her daily pleasure. This is the shit that gets her fucking jalooper slimy, nigga. Like, bro, let's not talk about niggas feeling emasculated, bro. This is not the shit doing it. That shit is. The fuck?
No, Mr. IDubbbz. You hurt me. You hurt me, IDubbbz. No. Mr. IDubbbz is too loud.
Nah, this is emasculating a nigga, though. He does look like a dumbass.
IDubbbz is too loud.
Ooh. 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 That doesn't sound good.
Oh, okay. You have to. You have the wind knocked out.
That hurt. I know that hurt.
And I know Sam was doing a bit of a gag, you know, to have everyone there sort of chanting things. It's like a very exciting way to sort of start the documentary.
Yeah, no, you're a dumbass. I don't think anyone's doing that in a normal setting, bro. You should already know he was trolling your ass, but idiot.
Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it. Think it, dream it, do it.
I guess it feels more like a cult when they're doing this chanting and everything, and you know, Sam gets to be the leader of the cult.
If you can think it, if you can dream it, you can do it.
Around 2008, Sam started regularly uploading comedy videos, predominantly featuring himself, alongside his friends Nick Rochefort and Charles Carroll, a comedy troupe called...
What's the one problem right now that's not going to be around in 2070? The elderly and the disabled. Because we're just gonna kill them!
The videos gained a large cult following on YouTube. The comedy style clearly pulled inspiration from absurdist Adult Swim shows like Tim and Eric Awesome Show. So naturally, after MDE had established a following online, Adult Swim picked them up to create a cable television show. $1 Million Extreme presents World Peace.
You're gonna be famous! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Why are you up there?
I'm being a monkey. World Peace was exactly the type of thing you'd expect to see on Adult Swim. And the show was pretty good.
The bite? It's clean. I'm full. I'm so full.
But good things, especially good things as divisive as MDE, aren't meant to last. And World Peace lasted about halfway through its first season before it started to get heavily criticized by the media.
For such a big sound coming out of such a small person, it's so crazy.
Former Adult Swim collaborators such as Brett Gelman and Tim Heidecker took public stances against the show, and after a heated interview with BuzzFeed writer Joe Bernstein...
You write the mental equivalent of popcorn. How am I supposed to have any respect for you when you're being such a pussy right now?
I just having trouble hearing you.
The media smearing became too much for Time Warner to handle, and World Peace was canceled.
Adult Swim has decided to part ways with an alt-right affiliated show. This show is called $1 Million Extreme, and I don't understand the appeal to it, but apparently it did relatively well on Adult Swim.
World Peace is the culmination of the 10 years of our me, Nick, Charles efforts. I'm probably not the one to give you the unbiased reason why it ended. It's not like there was a lack of quality or funniness to it, even though I'm sure some people say, well, it's not really for me. Well, fuck you.
Sam and many of his accomplices were blacklisted from Hollywood. The MDE fan base was devastated, and Sam quickly returned back to his internet roots as a solo, self-sustained entertainer. World Peace was a show that pushed a lot of boundaries that are typically not pushed by television shows, something that has always been criticized by the media, from South Park to Always Sunny in Philadelphia. But because of the way Sam and even the show itself refused to allow the general public in on the overarching joke, a dogpile from these groups was to be expected, and even seemed to be welcomed by Sam and the show's fans. Did World Peace deserve to get canceled? Maybe. But was it inevitable?
Yeah. We'll get up.
But say, as we can see, yeah, because it got canceled.
There, not too far.
Yeah.
I'm Nick.
Good to meet you, Ian. Sam's coming by?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, I've been rusty. I haven't been on camera in, a bit, so.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to look like a fucking idiot.
What the hell?
It's a black shit stain. Those things are rare. I can't fucking believe you sent me a picture of that thing. He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, you bringing that fucking shit?
Yeah.
Yo. Hey.
All right.
You got your thong on?
Nice.
What's that?
Those thongs?
I can't hear anything.
Why? Oh,
this my toy.
You bought that?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I've had that for a month.
Oh, fun.
Hey, you know what they say? On the 7th day, God rested. On the 8th day, Polaris created the slingshot. This house is insane, too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, this house nice as shit.
That's all I wanted. I always wanted to be my cunt Aunt Barbara.
Like, I taught him everything he knows.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I taught myself. I did push-ups in the
Well, he got me into selling cars, and I was terrible at it. That's why it's yeah, I taught him fucking everything.
I taught him. It's like when you just hate customers and don't take ups.
Yeah.
My name is Nick Rochford. I'm 36 years old, and I'm a merchant. For the most part, I sell things, everything but weed and drugs. I met Sam in 2000.
I'm not saying you're a merchant, but I'm like, usually a merchant sells Jones. I'm just like, so what do you sell?
And 7. So I've known him for 14, 15 years now.
You know those fake brands on Amazon? Every piece of this car is like, buy that.
Yeah, and it looks like it was designed by a fucking Egyptian club promoter.
Here's my favorite part. Get the sound of this.
Don't know about that. I think I changed my mind on when we watch again Sam Hyde's version of the doc. I was saying I would drive this. Yeah, after seeing that, not no more. No boy.
That's safety you can count on right there. You want to drive it, IDubbbz? Yeah, clutch in and hit that.
What is the clutch? Is this the clutch?
Uh-oh.
Hey, is this your first time driving stick?
Yes.
Okay. And now you can go ahead and fully take your foot off the clutch.
Okay.
Brake in the middle. You want to know? Hey, you want to know the shortcut to being a master of the Polaris slingshot? Think Ferrari.
So then we met, and he was like, "Oh, you do comedy?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do stand-up comedy." And I think I remember like just reading him bits that I.
But sketches like all night.
Yeah. And so we just started writing sketches, and we started writing sketches over the phone every day.
Watch this.
Take 2. Fun. Driving around with Sam is always so much fun. He goes slow, and it's always very predictable. Seriously, this is crazy.
Do you miss the show? Like working on it?
No, Nick. Listen, this isn't working for me anymore, and I think that we should start seeing other people.
Well, that's one way to solve the problem.
If you could make what we always make, freely, kind of like whatever you want to do, like full freedom, full reign, sure. But for the most part now, like Adult Swim, the majority of them are like, just like, it's a bad scene.
No, help yourself. $36 a bottle. Please enjoy it.
Fatality.
Nick, what's going on, big guy? You just tripped my wife.
She can say whatever she wants, but I didn't trip your wife.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. It was like, oh, cool. You're gonna like do coke with like Keith Crawford, like in a room. Like I don't have a problem. Like I don't hate my fucking girl.
I'm not running from my life to the point where I need to like
do coke, like with like strangers. Like I fine. You want to do a bump at a party in Los Angeles? Sure. Like banging lines all night with like 18-year-old fangirls or like 26-year-old like wannabe interns, like I'll pass, man. That's fucking strange to me. Like it's not, I don't think that's like super cool. It's like stand up, you know, you drink all night.
Thankfully, Nick bullied me in a submission, and I've learned to be happy. My face isn't pounded into the paper.
Yeah, like bullying is like super funny to me. Like it's forbidden. That's the impetus, is the forbidden.
Stop, supposed people! What I tell you, stay out of my hallway, bitch!
And bully humor is like, it's stupid and it's crude and it's also not allowed. You know, anything that's not allowed to me is always gonna be like, ooh, driving a speedboat through a slow zone.
Driving drunk.
Yeah, drive.
No, that wasn't good, Dad.
Drunk driving in reverse again. Forbidden. You know, like LA and New York or Seattle or San Francisco, you know, Austin, the big major metros. There's so many things that like wash. Like there's a guy shooting a fucking gun. It's Tuesday. What is it, Tuesday? It's Tuesday at.
He said, yeah, it's just a random Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, afternoon. Somebody's just, you know, getting her shit off. Badass.
5 foot, like it's dinner time. And this guy's like, no, it's not. It's handgun time. I love it. Super funny. Yeah. Uncomfortable. And I think I probably learned that from Sam, is like getting uncomfortable. Like, stop worrying about what people think. You know, it's not a big deal. It's really not that big of a deal. And I needed that in my own life, you know, like for real. This fucking shit box. Fucking piece of shit.
What do you think, Nick?
This thing fucking sucks dick. I hate this fucking thing. I want to fucking break it. I want to rip the fucking, I want to punch both fucking gauges out.
It's like
I want to scratch the fucking LCD.
It's like a car you buy at Home Depot.
It's like a joke. It's like a...
That's kind of why the racism stuff is kind of in some cases.
Somebody's in the mood.
It's a moot point because it is showing people your taint. If it's too cruel to be funny, or if I miscalculated my racism, like if I said something that was just like not justified, then it's like the same as bombing with a bad joke, because that's what it is.
It is.
I showed my taint, nobody liked it. Now I'm a faggot. Yeah. Now I'm on stage more in shame than I've ever been, and I want nobody to ever see this video.
Now I always like to end these little things with a bit of racial unity, because I like to bring it together and talk about racial unity. Okay, if there was one race, one job-having, bill-paying race of people that's going to save humanity, what race would it be? No, ladies and gentlemen, it's the white race. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I need to fuck really bad. I need to come really bad. So just meet me in the unisex bathroom. Thank you.
But because I know it's funny, I'm gonna put it out. Because I like living in fucking hell, and I'm gonna show you it. Like, it's just like, why not? I think people think Sam's a lunatic. Sam's a normal guy to me.
I think he's kind of a lunatic.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I can understand why people say that, but Sam's been
maybe a tiny bit of a lunatic.
Say that, IDubbbz.
I think your relationship makes me think that a little bit. I think a lot of
What, with Danny?
Yeah.
It's fake.
Why?
We'll get into it.
To me, that's the most solid and dependable thing. Is has stick-to-itiveness in a relationship. She's obviously blown out. What would you suggest I do? Leave her so she kills herself?
No.
And then for the rest of eternity,
you don't even know what I'm
Sam
thinking.
Hyde's girlfriend kills herself. You saw her. If she killed herself, would it be my fault? Tell me.
Be.
You think it would be?
It could be.
You think I did that to her?
You could tell this nigga's so fucking uncomfortable, bro. You're such a fucking dumbass, Ian. You're such a dumbass. Like, it is so fucking unbelievable. You deadass thought you were about to come out here and get a fucking mean-ass hit piece, bro. You were about to get some good shit on him, and he just keeps putting you in moments to where you look embarrassing. Oh, my God. It ain't been the worst part. We didn't even get to the interview yet.
Her fucking dealer did that to her. You think I sold her what she's doing?
I don't know anything about it.
I don't know that about it.
That's how it's done, boys. Get out of the cities. I saw a woman wearing a shirt, had a happy little face on it. Oh! I said, guess what, bitch? There's only 2 genders.
Sam's been doing Hyde Wars, which is just like a show where he rants about, whatever topic I think interests him at the time.
Talked to a dude who had one of these perfect waifus. Those chicks have a gasket loose, universally.
He also does a podcast style show where he brings a crew member on and sort of just chats with them for a couple hours.
Start doing shit that turns you into someone that you like. Martial arts, and by martial arts I mean jiu-jitsu or Muay Thai, and lifting weights will do that.
Sam's recently taken on more of a self-help role for his fan base, sort of giving life advice or career advice to people in his audience. The stuff he talks about, usually appears to be genuine. It's not something that is like an obvious joke, and he has some gems in there.
Most important thing, in my opinion, is to get good at something. Develop some type of skill. Develop something that is a benefit to other people, that gives you self-confidence, that makes you a worthwhile person.
But a lot of the iffy stuff that
Like honestly, right there, like that, like generally, right there, that's not bad advice. Like I feel like, yeah, honestly, you should probably stick to the things you're passionate on. Stick to the things you feel as though is gonna make you happy, and that's generally good. See, but that's why you be able to make separation and shit like that. Obviously, now we know Mr. Hyde here says some pretty edgy, crazier Jones, but at the end of the day, obviously you can make that distinction whether it's supposed to be comedic and funny versus what's real and what's not, which we know some of the stuff that is real. A bit crazy on that end. But yeah, like I said, you got to be in that separation.
he says it's really hard to write off his jokes because he's never really been shy about like aligning himself with the alt-right.
They do want to destroy whiteness. If you're going to one of these things to help them destroy whiteness, be ready to be destroyed.
He's donated around $5,000 to the Daily Stormer, which is a
Heard about this.
Nazi website, and you don't really do that as a joke, from what I understand about the world. So with the context that Sam openly aligns himself with the alt-right and white supremacy and misogynistic stuff, it's hard to write off any of the ironic stuff as just ironic.
Peace, because hate is whack, dude. My race is done. You're inheriting the earth, along with some other undesirables, and that's cool, bro.
Hi. Before we continue with the documentary, I want to take a few minutes to talk about irony. I wish there was a perfect way to explain to you guys why
I ain't gonna hold you. You probably should be the last bull explaining this.
talking to Sam Hyde is frustrating, not only to a person making a documentary about him, but as a guy who doesn't actually know Sam on a personal level. A lot of people...
Yo, Ian, was the concern trolling vid ironic? I have to ask the question, because it had to be, bro. It just had to be.
probably refer to irony as having metaphorical layers, but irony exists in a circle. This is the circle of irony. At the top of the circle of irony, you have sincerity. You can't have any amount of irony without some sincerity behind it. Here's an example of a sincere thought. I don't like eating shit. People who are not being ironic say sincere things like that all the time. You might say that it's the default way to say things. The next rung on the circle of irony is just called irony. You might be familiar with this from English class, and it basically means that you kind of feel the opposite of what is being expressed. And it's based...
That's literally what the content cops... Like, it's literally the John you were doing with the content cops and the content deputy. Like, bruh, you were going with this whole empathetic narrative, this whole sympathy narrative, when we all know that John was supposed to be malicious. Again, bad faith, clip chip, out of context, like, literally the worst and disingenuous version I've ever seen. Like, bro, come on. You should be the last bull right now explaining irony. Like, come on, man.
Basically just sarcasm. Oh yeah, I love eating shit. Great. People think I love eating shit now. Isn't that just perfect? This is the go-to boomer humor that old people thrive off of. They love sarcasm. It is a basic level of irony to the point where it's almost irrelevant to millennials and zoomers. After irony, we have post-irony. This is where you say something in a way that makes it sound like you don't mean it when you actually do mean it. In other words, you're using irony to make a joke about how you're joking. Oh, I don't like eating shit. Oh, me? Oh, no, I don't like eating shit. I hate that. I don't like eating shit. I don't like eating delicious, creamy shit. Stop saying that about
Okay, brother, we get the point. Keep it going.
me. If you put a pile of shit in front of me, I wouldn't devour it like an animal instantly.
He's still going. Of course he is.
I wouldn't be doing that. This is probably the most popular form of irony in the modern generation. They're basically parodies of memes. So you have to already know what irony is to appreciate or begin to appreciate post-ironic humor. And look, there's no more room on the circle, so we must be done. What the fuck is that? Meta-irony is where this gets fucked. This is where you're saying something sincere, but the context could imply that you're saying it ironically, yet the thing that you're saying is actually a sincere thought. If this doesn't make sense, that's because it doesn't make any sense. It's meant to confuse you. Meta-irony is placed intentionally in this circle in a way that doesn't make any sense because it is intertwined with sincerity. No, I don't like eating shit. No, I don't like eating shit. Unless. But do I like eating shit? You don't know, do you?
Honestly, I know you like shitting your pants. And that's all that really matters right now, because whatever bullshit you're trying to explain, who even gives a fuck? Like, yo, Ian, if we're really talking, especially with this factor you're talking about with meta-irony, it's like, yo, again, hindsight, because this was before, obviously, all the stuff that's culminating now. But, like, yo, all this, again, could be applied back to you currently. It's the craziest shit. It's, oh my god, bro. So stupid. Whatever. Yeah, keep going.
The fact that I brought it up in the first place is a little bit suspicious, but the concept of eating shit is so ridiculous that I have to be serious when I say I don't want to. Right? Meta-irony is used effectively by people whose intention is to blur the line between sincerity and jokes. It creates a situation where in order for there to be a prerequisite of sincerity, I have to obtain the knowledge outside of the joke. You're basically just saying,
you have to obtain the knowledge outside of the joke. Oh man, it's even worse. Is that why you thought the skull situation was humorous? Nigga. But you couldn't obtain the knowledge of it being death threats, huh? You fucking dumbass. Yo, fuck you, bro.
the consumption of shit is something that is physically possible.
Right,
isn't that interesting? I'm retarded. But if you're not saying anything about something when you say it, why do you even say it? People don't tend to do things for no reason. They're hacking about something. Isn't that interesting? I'm retarded. But if you're not saying anything about something when you say it, why do you even say it?
Why were you saying again that the content guy, content deputy was supposed to be empathetic and sympathetic when it wasn't that at all?
People don't tend to do things for no reason. They're
Because your silence means something.
Has to be an answer here. And there are two answers. Either you're just bad at irony, or you're just being sincere.
You're fucking terrible at irony.
This is why it's so difficult to be around Sam. Try to understand him and ultimately make a documentary about him. He lives here. Sam is drenched in meta-irony constantly. He intentionally doesn't make it obvious when he is or isn't joking about something.
Or he was just specifically trolling you, at least for the part of your documentary, because you're a dumbass.
Why he does this is up for interpretation, I guess, but after seeing how
I interpreted he did, again, this shit to you because you're a fucking idiot.
how much he appears to involve himself in political ideologies, it seems he prefers to use meta-irony as a shield. To say, I was just joking, is a legitimate way to exonerate yourself in moments of actual miscommunication. But it's also a perfect fallback option for when you receive criticism for a point that you are genuinely trying to make. I think eating shit is awesome. What the fuck? You like eating shit? I was just kidding. Are you stupid or something? Well, now I feel bad for being unaware of any irony going on, so in the future, I will not criticize you for anything you say. I am now invulnerable to criticism.
On the third day, we interviewed Sam at his office. This is what happened at the very beginning of the interview. Oh, wait, so we're finally at the interview part. Okay, back.
Why did you choose to make a documentary about me?
Well, I'm gonna flip that question on you and say...
You can't flip the... I just flipped the question on you.
No, that's not how this works. I'm interviewing you.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is the craziest interview I've ever conducted.
Yeah, this is not gonna be like an ordinary interview.
All right, go ahead.
Do you remember our first interaction?
No.
You don't?
No. I have very bad memory, though.
Yeah.
Was it bad?
What do you think?
Did I snub you or slight you or something?
What
did I do?
Your memory's that bad?
Yes.
You don't remember?
I do not remember.
Okay. Do you remember...
What was...
Okay. Yeah, right.
You remember making a pony game?
Yes.
There were some creators at the time who made videos about this fake pony project.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you one of them?
I was one of them.
What did I do?
Do you have any guesses?
Did I say fuck you or something?
No, you copyright claimed the video.
Really?
Yes. And then you sent me an email.
I mean, I don't do most copyright claims. What was the email?
The email was, I will release the copyright claim on your video if you can send me a video of yourself squatting 200 pounds below parallel.
What?
Just to ask me crying, bruh. Yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to send the vid. I mean, to be fair, neither could I. But like, shoot, I'm telling you, that video was gonna stay struck.
Why didn't you do that? You'd be so much stronger now if you'd done that.
Yeah.
Damn. Did I create an enemy with that?
I mean, for a period.
Damn,
I
I'm
didn't
sorry,
like
buddy.
you.
I'm sorry.
You were an asshole.
I'm sorry, buddy. That's no good.
Yeah. Why'd you do that to me?
I don't know. I can't even remember what your video was. So maybe I was pissed off or something. I don't know. I was trying to not have that ruse get blown though.
Right.
So maybe that had something to do with it.
That probably did.
I'm sorry. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what led to this day today.
Really? Okay. So are you gonna punk me?
You're getting punked.
Really? How are you gonna punk me?
I'm gonna make you look like an asshole.
Really?
This is what I was saying in Sam's Hyde version of the doc. Ian, you fucking moron. Why the fuck would you tell him your direct intention again? Now he's gonna know to be on guard, you fucking idiot. How are you gonna punk him? Let's keep it.
Really?
Which isn't hard to do.
Is that really the case?
No.
Okay.
Part of me feels like you might be being disingenuous by saying you don't remember.
I legit don't remember. 100% serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because you're doing so much that you just sort of forget all the bridges you burn and all the like people you fuck with?
Did I burn a bridge with that?
I could have been, but I'm a resilient person, so
Again, that's complete bullshit. You're not resilient for shit. Actually, funny enough, after this, we all know, in hindsight, you got Sawyer and are getting bitched by Yoko. You're not resilient. Please stop telling lies.
I turned that hate into a passion for filmmaking.
And then got worse at fucking editing because the content cop H3, content deputy H3 was some of the worst dog shit in terms of actually just the video itself and the video quality in terms of editing I've ever seen from your channel, Ian. Like, bro, stop playing me.
Which is why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like still angry with me?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Do you dislike me still?
No, I think there's some things about you that I just want to understand better.
Yeah.
Mostly to do with your comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I have a list of questions that I can get into.
Sure.
All right. So before we get into the shit, let's get a synopsis.
What's the shit?
I'll
What
get
is
into it. I'll get into it.
No, because this is ominous.
Is it making you nervous?
Yeah, no, I want to know what the shit, because
Of
this
course it's gonna fucking make him nervous, bro. You said you're trying to punk him. You're getting punked. I'm gonna make you look like an asshole. The fuck? Like, yo, this is so fucking stupid, bro.
This is very strange. It feels like you're trying to punk me or something.
I'm not punking you. It's just questions that that me and a lot of other people that I've talked to have about you. Like, what makes you sort of a
Is that what the shit is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Let's start off with what content are you most proud of that you've created?
I don't like the order this is going in, because you're
And just to be clear, just so it's not like to relieve the any sort of pressure you might be feeling.
Don't relieve the pressure.
No?
Keep it on.
Okay.
Let's save it. Let's keep it in there.
Yeah.
We can't. I'm telling you, Ian can never go on the offensive. It's not gonna work. He instantly gets put in a parry and has to counterattack and can't do it every time.
The video is not meant to be a hit piece. I didn't set
Cap. That is literally cap. You're just blatantly lying.
out to do that. I was like,
It doesn't make any sense. If the video was not supposed to be a hit piece, why are you telling Sam Hyde directly to his face you want to make him look like an asshole? The fuck? Henry, what are we talking about?
no one's made like a documentary, or at least a good documentary, about MDE or Sam Hyde. So, like, this is a great opportunity. So, of course, I'm going to rack my autistic brain to figure out, okay, what things do Sam and I have in common? Well, we interacted however many years ago. Maybe that's something I could bring up in the interview.
I figured out it's not nervousness about being punked. It's I wish you had been upfront about that. Because I honestly don't like when I have like static with people. I wish you just told me, like, just hit me up at the beginning. and being like, hey, we have this, there's this thing. It's
No,
like,
but I thought it would be really good here.
Okay.
I thought it would be really good here. Yeah, for the video, dumbass. Like, yo, this is what I'm saying, bro. Ian, how are you saying this joint is not supposed to be a hit piece, bro? Because, funny enough, what Sam is saying is correct. Like, if it really was static or something he was really pressed about, he could have hit him up and still did the documentary. Like, this documentary could have still been uplifting, but no, Ian didn't choose to do that. How is he gonna say that this boy wasn't a hit piece? Why would you want to put all this in the John if it's supposed to be an uplifting documentary? It makes no sense. Ian, you're a snaky nigga, bro. Let's be for real. That's why this shit backfired.
For it to be a reveal.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have anything else to connect.
I just hope that you're not actually like.
I don't have anything else to connect, so the only thing you came to do this interview for was, again, to basically expose Sam Hyde to be malicious. What are we talking about?
Like if you were upset, if you actually were upset about that, I would want to like heal that.
Right. No, not at all.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You definitely are. Why are you asking him about it then?
You should have just told me. Oh, man, I'm sorry. There's water here.
No, it's all good, man. It's.
I don't like having static with people that I.
That's what I'm saying. Like seeing this again, it just makes even less sense. Like Ian, you're just such a fucking liar.
Actually, like.
I don't think Sam realizes how much I don't care about our first.
You're literally lying. If you didn't care, one, again, like Sam was saying, you could have just handled the grievances even if you just still slightly had a bit of it before you even went. And two to that, yo, like I said, if you didn't care, you wouldn't mention this at all.
Interaction, it was like a little bit annoying for me at the time because I've never dealt with like a copyright claim. It was my first.
Ian, brother, again, like, yo, that's obviously happened years ago. So again, hindsight now, currently, yeah, he's got quite the bigger fish to fry. Let me tell you. But like, yeah, I remember when me and the boss first started, we got a copyright strike. Yeah, that John sucks to deal with, but like, dog, that just happened a minute ago from when he was talking about to the date of him doing this. Like, bro, if you're really not pressed, what's the point of mentioning this? There is no point in mentioning that.
First experience interacting with Sam. It's an interesting thing to bring up, but it wasn't meant to be like a surprise. You're pranked.
Yes, it was. You're such a fucking liar.
It's more like, hey, here's an interesting bit of info.
That is such cap. Yo, who the fuck do you think is falling for that dumb shit?
Oh, that you didn't know about. A lot of your comedy is like shocking, but I think the areas I struggle with, and I think a lot of people who want to enjoy your content kind of struggle with, is they don't feel like they have permission to laugh at certain things because you haven't given them like enough context at the beginning to indicate like, oh, this is all just like a gag that I'm doing or something like that.
Is it valid for me to just not care about that? Like, do I have to be like scrutinizing my words and be like, oh, maybe I could get more views if I really explained what I meant when I said cum dumpster? Like, can I just...
Said, yeah, don't worry, I just gotta elaborate more. That shit's so crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Can I not give a fuck about that at all?
I mean, obviously you can.
Okay, good, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be flippant or like dismissive of your question. It's just, no, it's not something I think about.
Okay. No, that's fair. I mean, I don't want you to drum up a thing if you legitimately haven't thought of it.
Yeah.
Is this something that you think you should think about?
No. It's not.
I just said, like, the way, again, I see it, I at least like with the joke and the humor jump, which we know who can't humor anymore. But at least, again, that's kind of what I was saying in the original Sam Hyde version of this, John, is like, bro, some jokes are meant to be, like, open-ended to where, like, you're not supposed to obviously explain the whole innuendos and whole, like, ins and outs of the joke. Like, that's the whole point of some jokes. Like, it's up to, like, the persons that's, like, hearing it, it's their interpretation of it, and that could thus make it funnier or not funny at all. But again, it just depends. Now, obviously, we know it's Sam's humor. It's quite edgy. So, like, his John's, most of the time, it's pretty much straight to the point. It's just within the edgier shit he says. But even to that, like, with what Ian's saying, like, yo, if you have to explain out your joke every time to so the person can understand 100%, brother, that shit is just not funny. Like, let's keep it a buck. Again, the reference I was using, it was like the John from JJK. Like, yo, if in JJK, if you explain your whole curse technique or whatever, it becomes stronger, but then obviously it puts you on a back foot because a person knows, like, your hand. Brother, I'm not gonna lie, brother. Heads don't got time to be sitting here like, yo, listening out and listing out your whole John, bro. Like, sometimes it's gotta be to interpretation. Ian. I know ever since, again, because this is still part of IDubbbz arc. This was off his transition or whatever. I know ever since, like, you got to, you made that, again, the flip, as we talked about before, to IDubbbz, that you quite literally just forgot what humor is. But, dog, heads are not about to explain, again, they whole joke, they whole curse technique for you to get this boy. Like, come on, that shit, yo.
I'm curious about your relationship with Danny.
It's fake.
Has she been on drugs since she met you?
She's been on drugs since before she met me. So if you're implying that I've driven her to drug use, you are incorrect.
Okay. Fair enough. I mean, that's what I wanted to sort of get out of the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah, you can. That's a kid. Like, bro, see? Like, right, you could go down a direction. Now, obviously, if the whole John, we obviously know prior, that the whole Danny is like fake. Like, it's just a girl that, you know what I'm saying, paid. But, like, I could understand if the situation was in the hot's real. But, like, bro, and obviously, he's not privy to this shit. Like, being Ian, he doesn't know that this joint's not real. But, brother, like, you know that, like, seeing Danny over there, bro, like, you're gonna put that in the doc, bro. You're gonna make sure that's one of the heftiest things covered. Like, Ian, you cannot be sitting over here talking about this joint is not a hit piece. It's not malicious. Of course you want to talk about her. What the fuck? Yeah, this nigga.
Have you tried to get her any help?
No, seeing as she's a girl I paid $500 to shave her head and pretend to be my girlfriend, no, I haven't tried to get her any help. Do you want me to try?
Wait, okay.
I don't know her that well. It's probably not my business to get her off drugs. Also, I think I told her to put her hand in your pocket and pretend to be on drugs.
Shut up.
Yo, look at his face. He just knows he's an idiot. How does it look, numbnuts? You plan, you jump backfired, flipped. Uno reverse card. You got set up. Ian! Brother, you played yourself. I mean, yeah. I mean, we obviously knew. We were privy to it. But yeah. Of course you would sit there and just look stupid. I mean, yeah. Didn't expect anything else.
You think are you serious? You think I would date a girl that has her hair shaved like that?
Yes.
You think I'm a fucking mental case?
Yes.
No, actually, well, I've known her for a long time. And
this is so upsetting to me right now.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, you realize that you look like a fucking dumbass.
You think I'm a fucking millionaire? You think I have a shit ass office like this?
Shut up. This is your office.
Says who? You think I would fucking spill rock stars and Legos all over my office like a fucking animal and have 20 people in a fucking dentist's office? You know this is a converted dentist's office, right? That's why there's like paintings of like whales on the walls and shit.
It's like, yo, bro, you think I would really put up that fucking dog shit on the wall? Yeah, right.
You silly guy. So you're punking me.
I'm not punking you. I'm trying to make I thought it'd be funny for you.
No, the camera went kaputsies. No. Oh my god, yeah. Yo, y'all. Are we editing that out? Hell no, baby. That's tough. He said, yo, this is a fucking dentist's office.
For your fans, I thought they'd like it.
The whole thing?
I would never do anything
The whole thing's a ruse.
Yep. Ian, you played yourself. You're a fucking idiot.
Actually hurt you or upset you or make you look foolish. I would not do that.
So...
You know, he looked foolish. I'll be the first one to tell you.
How do you know Danny?
Art school connection. I think she's a friend of a girl I fucked in art school.
Yeah. And she doesn't do drugs.
No, she does hair and nails.
I
don't know if she
Danny's not on drugs.
No. She's a good actress, right?
Oh! Are you kidding me?
No.
What the fuck?
I bet it's set in! Oh, man. I'm a fucking moron. Yep. You sure are, Soy Dubs. You sure fucking are.
Also, the slingshots are rental.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, but the way the fucking steering wheel was sounding, I hope it is.
We did get duped by Sam.
You did. Dumbass.
We didn't get pranked in quite the way we thought we were going to get pranked. It's not easy to say that I'm like happy with the conclusion because
I bet you're not. You set out to make a hit piece and what you got was you looking like a complete dumbass like always.
I'm still wondering kind of what's real and what's fake, legitimately.
So how many of you guys live here?
5 people. You're shooting in the right direction, dude.
Sam threw us for a loop last night. Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, I mean, yesterday was just sort of the big reveal.
Oh, it showed you?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I wish I had pushed him more.
Like about himself? Or
yeah.
about just like this?
I mean, about himself, about his comedy.
Everything I said was complete bullshit.
Everything?
Except for my name. My name's real. All the XRP stuff, that was nuts. Did I seem like...
You had me crying when he was talking about XRP in a semi-jump. He was like, yeah, man, yeah, XRP about to hit $5, bro. We just not really fucking with Cardano, though.
like delusional? Does that seem like a gambling addict?
So funny. It was so funny, dude.
No, seriously, I did security for Joey Gambino. I did security for a lot of high rollers and mobsters in Lake City. Like, I swear to you, I did.
He was the only person not playing it.
I wasn't, like, I did. Why are you see? Then you laugh and you think, now he doesn't believe me.
I just remembered the joke.
I believe it. Whew. Yeah, now I can, like, finally be, like... Not point the muzzle at anything that you don't intend to kill. Always keep your finger off the trigger and around the trigger guard unless you're ready to fire. And keep your mask on too.
Joey's letting me shoot. Joey's letting me shoot his Glock.
That's one way to get her done.
Don't show the serial number.
Aim right here.
I didn't own a gun until pretty recently. Yeah. So I'm trying to come out here like as much as I can now.
Whoa. Oh yeah, that was the one AK word. That clip kept falling out. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely a hazard. Like,
oh,
dude. Yeah, that's gotta be
You just don't know me. Yeah. You could know me.
Like, you guys are funny when you're not when you're not playing characters. I don't think you realize that. I think it needs to be like confusing for the audience. Like, it doesn't.
No, again, they were playing characters because the whole point was to troll you. Because again, you came in with the intent of again trying to make a hit piece. Niggas gotta get they little trolling. A little trolling.
I don't think it was very. It was pretty straightforward. Like,
yeah, from my point of view, everything was pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but it's from your point of view.
Well, I mean, you're coming in from, you know, what I mean, you don't know
outsider
us.
perspective. Yeah,
and everyone is. So, I don't think that.
Yeah, they don't know shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know. Like, so many fucking Sam comments are just.
Let me tell you this: they don't know. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anything about anything.
Oh wait, yeah, no, cause they were still trolling a bit, yo, when they were shooting. Cause I remember, yo, Sam and the one dude was in the conversation that was like literally about nothing. I was like, yo, what the?
That's why it's kind of fucked up because like you don't like after that you don't know what's real and what's not. So like I'm like, damn, he thinks we're like totally lying.
That's why I feel a little bit bad about it, is because like there are certain things where it's like,
yeah, but we kind of screwed ourselves on that.
Like, I was like, I kind of want to stop this because this whole Danny thing is like really upsetting to me. This is really fucked up of Sam to do. Like, this is his girlfriend of like 2 years or whatever.
Shit, so what do you expect?
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Oh yeah. So like she even like shaved her head for the thing too. Like that's why she looked all like had that crazy haircut and stuff too. Like it was just for like
that was real.
layers.
That was real.
Layers.
Her hair is really like that.
It is what it is. and who knows what it is. So it's God.
Yeah, convenient.
These glasses are $3,000.
Whoa. Shit, I would hope not. I ain't gonna lie. 3 bands for some glasses? Hell no.
That was insane. Shit. Jesus Christ. Why'd you give me this fucking thing? I thought this was airsoft. I'm never doing that again in my life. Holy shit.
Sam didn't show up to shoot guns with us for like 2 hours, and then when he finally showed up, he was very distant.
Brother, Ian, no shit. You tried to fucking make a hit piece on him. You tried to expose him, dumbass.
Again, one-on-one.
About what?
All sorts of stuff.
You want to get more fucking info on him so you can get more shit to expose him. Brother, anyone with 2 functioning brain cells, unlike your dumbass, would understand this and of course not want to have a more one. I can't even talk. Have another one-on-one.
Why?
Another 2-pack.
Felt like yesterday was like a bit incomplete.
I didn't get enough info to expose you.
I mean, there's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, what's that good stuff? Yeah. Which clips are the good stuff?
We left shortly after that. For the rest of the week, Sam wasn't willing to meet up one-on-one. He kept coming up with different
I wonder why that is.
excuses like, you know, he was too busy or that his back hurt. And this continued for the remaining 5 days that I was in Rhode Island. Until eventually he had us meet outside of his real office, which he didn't want on camera, to give me something.
This is a thank you from us.
Oh yeah, the poster. Oh, the
commemorate our experience together. And
they had the Logan Paul and oh my god, yeah, no, this poster was fucking insane.
gesture of goodwill. You're gonna want to see this, guys, at home.
Wow, YouTuber kings.
Yes, man. The YouTuber kings. Hang it somewhere private. Or you can display it for people and just kind of filter it
Yeah, nah, that poster, that shit had to go straight in the garbage, just like I said in the first vid.
out anyone who doesn't like art.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much,
all.
guys. I appreciate it.
Luckily, we were able to get Sam to stick around with the rest of the group to have a chat around a fire, but I wasn't able to talk to Sam one-on-one after that. I think once Sam had revealed all the gaslighting stuff to me, he figured there wasn't really much of a reason to continue to cooperate because
There was no reason in the first place to cooperate, but word.
he had provided his entertainment, so why continue?
Whoa. There was like, I swear to God.
A lot of the most insightful stuff that we got was with Sam's crew. After they had let their walls down, they all spoke very candidly with us. And it would have been nice if Sam gave us a similar level of respect candidly with us. And it would have been nice if Sam...
Hold on, bro. Nah, bro. You got me crying, bro. Is this where the one flick came from?
And gave us a similar level of respect.
We were like, what's the thing we could do to like make the funniest thing?
This idea of confusing people and never being genuine or only being genuine when you think it's obvious is...
When are you gonna be genuine? Because I'll tell you right now, it's real obvious that you, especially as of recent, have not been.
It's a great game to play when the most important thing to you is never showing your taint to people.
Yo, honestly, hold on, wait.
Play.
Yeah, wait.
When...
No, wait, hold on. Y'all, we're gonna
think it's obvious is a great game to play when...
Alright, bet. Yo, this is honestly not a bad one. Hold on. Oh, okay. Trilly doesn't know what he's doing. Alright, we're good. Oh my god, is this what gonna be on a thumbnail? I'm dead.
The most important thing to you is never showing your taint to people. You can feel like a winner in a game that only you are playing.
I would punch Trump. Oh my God, I would love to punch Trump. Can you imagine that? You hate immigrants? Boom!
I would have been more stoked with the prank if he had allowed us to take a candid look at his life afterwards. but he shut us out. I don't know what his day-to-day life is really like. I don't know even surface level details about how he does things, or, you know, if he's even in a relationship. It would be interesting to know, but...
It would be. But the problem and factor on why you don't know is because you would use these things against them maliciously. It's very clear. This is what everyone's seeing.
We just don't know. As far as who is Sam and what is he about, it seems like he really likes comedy, even if that means being an asshole to people and not letting his wall down. I don't think that serves to benefit him in any way, but if that's a game that he wants to play, fair enough. All I can continue to do is read between the lines and assume that there's some truth in there somewhere.
Mr. Hyde, I'd like to know what message is it you'd like us to take away from that exactly?
I don't know, man. I guess that's up to you. I don't know. It's nothing. It's just a bunch of crap.
Thanks for watching. Well, alright. Heads already know what it is. That was Getting Away With It. IDubbbz version of the documentary on Sam Hyde. I ain't gonna lie. If you want to watch the OG video without the Trilly app, down in the description. First link, I guess. Love. Hilarious. Hilarious. Once more. Yeah, final opinions and conjecture. IDubbbz. It just never will get better, huh? Relitigating all this stuff, going back through it, it's just only more or less going to show me that it was just a lost cause, just straight from when you just switched up. There was no way it was going to get better. You've been on this sneaky vibes for a minute now, basically for like the past 4 or 5 years. And it only got worse. It only got worse. And this John especially. That reveal hurt. I ain't gonna lie, that reveal hurt. He was looking dumb as shit! And knowing that, funny enough, like I just came up saying, it only gets worse and it will continue to get worse, it hurts even more. But yeah, expect to see more IDubbbz. You know they'll be coming up in the future. Especially with Yoko. Tough works. Yeah, you already know though. Like I said again, if you want to watch the OG vid, down in the description, first link. And I'll be catching y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.